Once upon a time, there was a tower in Morocco. In the tower resides the fairest maiden in all the lands, Asma. One can only imagine the loneliness she felt living alone. But it's the 21st century and the internet was upon our protagonist. And so, she went online to look for suitors in faraway lands. Everything falling into place just like a fairy tale. They partied and got closer to one another. Before taking things to the next level, she departed to her lover's homeland, Australia. There, hormones were exchanged and marriage was in the cards. However, our protagonist's spouse was of humble origins. Working 2 jobs, he made his queen a happy woman, with luxury, jewelry, and even trips to other lands. But as with any fairy tale, conflict was an element present. Divorce was on the table and Asma was furious. Her happy ever after was about to be destroyed and Asma wasn't one to sit idly by. So she pondered and plotted a plan, making a move when he least expected. Millions would come to know of what took place.
Faisal grabbed my throat with both hands and began to squeeze tight until the point I was unable to breathe. He punched me on my left cheek and with his fist. He has started to hit me everywhere with the belt. He was so violent to me. I thought I was going to die.
As a result, the cops got involved and Mr. Husband arrested.
The jig is up. We know you battered your wife.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll face up to 7 years behind bars. There ain't no point in lying to me.
I want to see my lawyer. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Sure, but as we speak, my team is escorting your personal belongings out of the apartment.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so.
At this point, fear was setting in. But he remembered that fairy tales have happy endings. So he lawyered up and began his quest to prove his innocence. The evidence has been found. The injuries she suffered was from herself to herself. With this, the cops couldn't hold the 4 assault charges against Mr. Husband, for which there was no evidence other than her testimony. With this, we have reached the end of our story. All's well that ends well. Especially for Asma, since apparently the cops felt embarrassed by their initial actions, they decided not to charge Asma for making a false accusation. She is the protagonist after all.
Officer, I'd like to make a report. My wife punched me and ransacked my apartment.